we are live. Today, very quick stream because I had an idea about the pinbar kind of formation, and yeah. Okay, so before we begin, I'm Alexander Tatsumaki, trade and managed account over at Forex, also known as managed account, and check out my disclaimer in the box below. Today, what you will see if you watch this, you will see my ideas about the pin bar. Please take note. These are my ideas. They may not originate from me. They are, though, currently what I think. And also, it's not trading advice. Refer to the disclaimer in the box. And also today, you will watch me eating stuff like this. This is digestive. It's a delicacy over in Sweden. And what I have on top is Nutella. It's chocolate. So yeah. That's it. Fucking awesome. Excellent. So, yeah, what do we have here now? This is the PAM. Oh, right. It's not the PAM today. I just want to mention one thing. During this downward move, you better believe it, I was short. Alright, enough of that. Today with the pin bar discussion, I have to my help my trusty cable chart. Now, people who may ask, so what's the pin bar? Well, it's sign of rejection, and it has to look a certain way for it to have certain value or to be worth anything of note, in my opinion. Because if the outlook of it differs too much, then the value of this so-called formation is close to nothing. Because, well, that's the whole idea, right? So what do we have here? This is just a 1 hour chart, cable, whatever. I just want to show you something on my screen. I will outline this one. Wait, like this. And I will outline this one. What you see here, I think you can see this rather clearly. Let me check it out. Yeah, is some thick mass here and here, and a spike down and a spike down. These are, in my opinion, a very good looking pin bar. And what do they show? In this case, price has been going down. Something happened. Price came to this point, and within one bar went all the way to the low, rejected that, and closed here. It did close lower because it's a white bar in this chart, but it didn't close way down there. So in this example, the pin bar showed an example of rejecting the previous low. And that is one use of the pin bar. And okay, so if we want to use this, that means we have to, I'm just gonna take the chat out. If anyone is gonna type anything to me, this should be quick today, I hope. Right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so it rejects something, right? This is actually water, I promise. Yeah, really. Yeah, so it rejects the low, and the pin bar looks like this, right? To understand this, we need to see that the formation has certain criteria, right? For me personally, I know some people will claim that pin, meaning this thing here, only has to be like equal to the size of the bar area, and they'll call it a pin bar. I don't agree with this definition. In my opinion, the pin has to be bigger than what's on top, including this small thing here. And yeah, that's the reason for this, is to show that we had, in whichever way this close was, if it closes down, it closes up, it changes the color, right? But to show that we had more power in the actual rejecting part than the small area here, right? So let's get into this a bit deeper. I will now change from maybe I shouldn't even do this. Anyway, this open hello close, it's called. I'm changing to open low close. Notice what's outlined. You can see a small tag here to the left side, and then the entire bar area, and then the close to the right. Meaning we opened here, price came a little bit up. We don't really know what happened in here. It might have gone up and down 1,000 times. But the highest point that it get to is this. The lowest point is this, and it closed a little bit lower, only a little bit. And it looks like this. So we have a move down, but it tried to go all the way down to this, and that couldn't happen. Sign of rejection, right? Now, price did go down, and we use this. Okay, you understand that? Yeah, good. And what else do we have? This one, similar scenario. I did pre-select this pair, but I didn't really look at it too much. Okay, so again, same thing. Opens here, right in this corner, closes here, and something happened in this area. Tried to go all the way down here, and quite honestly, there were more people going long, or I should say total volume going long, right? That's why the reaction was like this. It's like price is going down, 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 down. Price is saying no, 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 stop, 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 stop. I'm going up. So yeah, and it's a pin, right? It's a pin. But sometimes you will see something like this. This is why. Let's mark this out like this. Now notice this one. Is this a sign of rejection as well, of the level? Well, it's a sign of rejecting something, in my opinion, right? It fulfills the first criteria. Pin is bigger than the rest of the bar, right? Okay. But price has been going down. Is it useful like this, upside down? It only shows that, well, price at this point tried to go back up and it couldn't do that, and closes a bit lower. That's not really useful, right? Is it? Although, if we go even deeper into it, if I remove this, notice what's happening before this one. This entire length, yeah, that's the one. This entire length bar has a following bar with a smaller bar inside, meaning this bar had some power to go up and then down. It's not a pin bar, because even though the body is like this and the pin is longer than the rest, the area on top is way too big. And I don't like the definition where if the small pin on top, the small pin will always be on top, even though if it's upside down, right? Small pin can't be more than 20%. That's what I like. of everything. This is chocolate, by the way. Yeah, I know. So in this something happened. Then followed another bar. Something similar happened, although with less extent, because price opened here. At close opened, tried to go up, tried to go down. Very small reaction, up, down, and up. It's like price is saying, hey, listen, I'm not really sure if I'm going to go up or I'm going to go down. Which way is it? Watch what happens next. Now, the actual pin, right? The pin bar formation. Still, take note, opens here, goes down, closes here, small thing on the bottom, and a huge pin. So upside pin, right? Okay, so it's a pin bar, but it goes up, rejects the high of this, but also at the same time, it didn't even try to go down to the low. So is it useful? Well, not really, but it at least it shows that, and during this bar, price tried to go higher. It couldn't do that, but it tried to go higher. Nothing happened to the downside. Again, similar. Next bar. This is not. Can't really classify this one. Same as this. Notice if this is a pin bar to the with a power up or rejection down, it's a spike below, right? The spike on top is too big. That's why this does not look nice, in my opinion. And also, it couldn't close higher than the pin. So the power of the price is still contained within this area, right? Similar with this. Although now we start getting rejection and higher. What happens when eventually the power closes above like this? We have a huge bar and the power is now here. Now we are stalling here. We're going up. No, I don't want to go up. You see the spike? And we go down. I want to go down. Similar with this, although only tested to go down. Nothing really happened. So from price was here at the previous rejection, as shown by this pin bar, was here when finally price had the power to go up. It actually stayed there. That's very interesting. So again, to reiterate, is this pin bar upside down useful? No. Not in this case. But at least it shows something about the language of what happened to price. And I could go on all day and discussing all these things. Price went up, pin bar went down, this and that. It comes down to, in my opinion, wants to go up. Yeah, the euro added some longs before. See, long over here. And if we get to this point, this is the PAM, right? If we get to this point, I will lock this one. Perhaps I'll lock this depending on how many pips I can lock, and as well as my other accounts. I did add this one on a pending order at this area here. It was just tagged by this spinning top. That's beside the point. Today, the pin bar, right? So again, let's go back. Let's see if we find a good example of this. So what you see here, I mean the cable, right? Price went up, something happened, price came back down, up, down, up. You see this is like zigzagging pattern created by price. So during this move up, notice what happens here. Let's see if we can zoom into that. Wait, where are we now? Too far. Yeah. Notice. So this was the move down. Something happened and the price starts to move up. As price is moving up, we get first an engulfing formation, showing that there may be more power to the downside than there was in this bar. It's small bars. It's late, and perhaps that's why. I don't know really, but anyway, so then eventually another bar defeats price, goes further higher. Yet again, higher, tries to go way higher. One pin, huge spike. And in my opinion, the way this looks is not clean. But nevertheless, I would classify it as a pin bar. And the question is if this next to it is a pin bar. And in my opinion, the pin is not big enough, but it does show the same thing as the previous bar, because we had a open, close here, small, move up, with a huge rejection to something. What? I don't know. But that's the bar the chart printed for me. And later we have similar rejection. And also note, as I said previously, the power power as created with this bar is contained here. It doesn't go higher. It does reject the highs though. Similar to this, reject the highs. And then we get the like more equality sign. Equality. These are spinning tops, by the way, or doji, as some people call them, right? And then finally, the engulfing formation showing power down, and the move goes down, right? And then we know what happened. And I'm not saying it's because of the single pin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just look at the chart and think, okay, why, for whatever reason, does price not want to go higher? Maybe it's a good idea to outline the rejected area, right? As you see. And yeah, I could say all kinds of things about, oh, the previous trend has been down, blah blah blah, and that would mean that the price is more inclined to go down. May or may not be true. But what I'm showing with this example is didn't want to go up. Same as if you can see this, I'm not sure how detailed it is in the stream, but if you can see this spike, wow, that's a huge spike. Looks to be close to this, right? The price managed to get up to this level, right? I managed to create some kind of harami like formation, and then three dojis in a row. Come on guys, 3 doji formations in a row. Doji, the equality sign, 3 times in a row, and then engulfing down. So this is a very quick thoughts, some quick thoughts from me, and I could discuss this for hours. Today, only the pin bar, and maybe at another time I will get into some other formations, but the way these form at the point that they form, in my opinion, it matters a lot, and I think you should think about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a meeting to go to. That's why I'm just watching the clock all the time, and also I have to eat this chocolate. But anyway, remember, people, if you like this, subscribe, go watch the disclaimer video, and yeah, tell me what you think. That's it. Thank you. Bye.